average. I don't like the entirety of that scene. Like Spider-Man just like ropes down and it's just
like they pull away. Did you have pizza?
it just crammed us to the front of his mouth.
That reminds me of like in the Deadpool game when Deadpool starts eating pizza.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't take off his mask.
Yeah. Whoops, I hit the fuck out of the microphone.
And she just goes, "Was it good for you?"
So, welcome to One More Cast,
One More
episode
Cast.
46. Can you guys believe that we are almost at episode 50 of the show?
Yeah,
Almost at
and that's when I quit.
That's it. the big 5-0.
One more Courtney.
That's the end of
No more Courtney.
God
No
damn
more
it.
Courtney. There you go.
Zero more Courtneys.
That's
We're
a half
out
a
of Courtney.
century.
So, that's Courtney. I'm Chris.
I'm Cobra, apparently.
And
You
I'm
stared at me.
Jamon.
Still?
Local Jamon.
Man, I'm supposed to be opening up this show better.
Open.
Like, I don't know where the fuck the notes are.
Define how this like was this bad? Like
No. This is
was this
fine.
not
How should we
satisfactory?
improve?
But I'm
boss?
supposed to be opening it as a show, you know, where it's like, okay, remember I went like 2 whole weeks without introducing a fucking soul?
Yeah, I remember that.
I totally forgot that when people come to watch the show for the first time, they don't know who the fuck we are.
Yeah, true.
I can't just expect people to be like, hey, you know our voices now.
Yeah.
So that, I was supposed to say the episode number, which I've done decently effective. Is that T-Mobile?
I think so.
It's
Go
a.
back to-
I think
is
it's a
that
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile?
That bothers me.
Esque.
If there's real world,
It's like a
advertising.
T.
Well, it is New
It's like a
York.
T-Mobile esque. I think. Sorry.
Where's this?
Nigga,
Go up, please.
fuck it. Just give
No,
me the
I was
T-Mobile.
trying to find the thing.
Find your mom.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
T-Mobile.
got
I
him.
thought I saw the dots. So I'm supposed to be opening the show Helix Mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm supposed to be opening the show with shit like that and what the show is. One More Cast is a show where we talk about our dicks. Actually, we do that.
Yeah,
so that's
we
not
did
very
last time.
incorrect.
I didn't talk.
Jamon.
I didn't talk about my dick.
Sorry,
we talk
you're
about
eating
things
our
we-
dicks.
We
I didn't
talk
talk-
about things we'll put our dicks in.
I did not-
There's a difference.
Box-
talk
Boxes?
about eating all of your
Boxes,
dicks.
yeah.
It was one dick.
It was one time.
I ate one of my friend's cocks. I devoured it whole, and now you guys won't shut up.
It was one dick. It was a gift.
I can't.
God. Oh yeah, it was a gift.
Unfortunately, this made me think of there was this really old video. It wasn't related to eating genitalia.
Darn.
But because it was like these people just going in on this big kid for no reason, like
Oh my
As you do.
just like bullying him. He's like, you don't want eating grown babies and shit. Like I don't know where they do that. And I was like, why are you so mean to this child?
So horrible.
But then, like, the fact that someone put a comment and they said, they're like, it was probably his reply. He was like, you can't even count that. I did it one time, but it didn't count because I put seasoning salt on it. And I was like, why are y'all so mean to this person?
All right, so I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
Can y'all swim?
I can.
Oh no.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm a really good swimmer. I went from a C
Just so you guys
to an
know,
A+ in gym.
that fucking Courtney's a big boy. So I don't want to see the water displace around him.
I actually. Oh, my sister's actually a really good swimmer, and I used to be, but then I haven't done it in like forever.
You just stopped being aquatic.
Yeah, I can still do it, but like not as well.
Enough to live.
Yeah, like now you'll see me like just like struggling. I used to be able to like,
Struggling.
I set a training record at school.
Nice.
Sweet.
That's
damn, dude.
I can swim. Not well, but good enough to keep me afloat in a situation where I need to keep afloat.
How did you learn to do that?
not-
Jamal?
Wait, but before we get to that, I gotta say something weird. I can swim, but only if it's more than how tall I am.
Yeah.
Like, if
Like
you
you
put-
can't swim in 3 feet, but you can swim in 8.
Yep. I can't swim in 5 feet.
What?
I can swim in 5.5 feet. Soon as it's something about buoyancy or some bullshit. Well, all I know is I cannot stay above the water line so long as there is too much not water.
I think it's a thing with, you know how you like logic and facts and stuff a lot?
Okay.
So I think it might be because you think, well, I could swim here, but why should I if I can stand?
No,
Right?
No, I understand what you're getting at, and that's a very me thing. Because I'm just gonna fucking stand if I can stand in it. That's like just,
That is a very you thing.
yeah. But however, I have tried. I have been in like 4 feet of water, swimming and trying, like taking everything I learned from gym class and shit with my rock body apparently, and trying to swim. Seriously, I had 3 instructors around me trying to help me swim. It wasn't fucking happening. I'm not an aquatic motherfucker. So
We are
Love
land
aquatic.
mammals.
yeah, I'm a land as fuck mammal. So, and I'm doing all that. But
Land as
damn, we have no
fuck.
viewers. So I'm doing all that, right? And then I was like, let me try 6 feet because I know I can swim now. And I go to 6 feet and shit. And I was like, oh, this is easy. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll swim over to 3 feet. And as I got into 3 feet, I started like being more and more unable to swim. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't know science apparently.
There's a barrier placed at 3 feet that doesn't allow for you to swim in it.
I just don't know.
You just can't. You just bad.
By the way, so I just lowered the difficulty to like the easiest setting so that it would be easier to like do this and talk. I don't know why, but it was at amazing.
Oh wow! Oh, that's why you was getting your ass beat.
Yeah,
because you were getting your ass beat.
Like, and I'm pretty good at this game when I'm not talking. Like, so I was doing enough, but I was like, why am I like fucking just dying all the time? Is it because I'm not paying attention?
That's a lot of the reason why.
Oh yeah,
it's the Let's Play curse.
So someone here has a story to tell.
Yeah,
is it me?
It can be if you have a story to tell.
I'm out.
You're out.
I'm out of stories.
Story machine broke.
There's
its own repairs
on my methods of learning how to swim, because a lot of the shit I know how to do, or things like important things, or just some things in general, I only learned because I was
motivated.
I was motivated. That's a good way to put it. I was motivated. I was trying to get with a girl.
This is the second or third time Dramon has told me a story that he's done something to be with a girl that he enjoyed visually.
Yeah, well, visually and personality wise this time.
She's still stimulating.
She was very
That's actually really, I think that's really attractive.
No, yeah, absolutely. I'm not really poking fun. I'm just like poking fun at, you know, the...
Yeah, that's fine. I get it. But it's like if you can fucking make me, like, if you look amazing and then your brain is also amazing.
If you give me a boner and a brain boner,
and then I'm fucking caught. Like,
I got a whole heart boner.
That's a master ball right there.
A master ball.
Yeah, but remember, it has a chance to not work.
Yeah, right.
Yes. So STDs.
So I was in like, I think middle school. It was either middle school or the end of elementary school. I don't remember. But I was going over my friend Sky's house a lot because I didn't like being at home and shit. I'll doubt I'll talk about that, but maybe. I don't know.
We'll see what the day takes us.
Yeah, see what the day takes us. So I was over my friend Sky's house, and I love being over there. And like her mom called me son and shit. We were like really fucking close. She was like, you can always come over to your second mom's house or whatever. But it was like, all right, that's cool. But then it also made me feel really bad because I was like, she's calling me like mom, like son and shit. I really want to have sex with your daughter. Wait,
how old were you?
I was like, it was either the end of elementary school or the beginning of
like 11,
whatever that age is, 5th grade to 6th
12.
grade.
Oh, okay.
You don't think about fucking people at 11 and 12?
I
Dude, I was thinking about fucking people in elementary school. Like,
yeah.
I don't think I think I was just sheltered.
I was exposed to that shit early.
Maybe I had a furry face.
It was a phase. He said.
Like I think I was exposed to it when I was like I was old enough to be watching Challenge Showdown on WB Kids.
Okay, but here's the thing.
So in other words, you weren't that old.
Everyone was old enough to watch Challenge Showdown on WB Kids.
But like, the age frame from like when you're watching Hannah Montana and Challenge Showdown, shit like that age, 12? Around then,
God.
So because I remember I was it's another story. I don't want to. I got in trouble for porn that I didn't look up, and that's when I learned about porn.
That's also what happened to me. Although I was looking at porn,
I didn't know what it was. All right.
Okay.
Anyways,
since we're on like a little bit of side roll, can I super quick explain this story?
Go for it.
I used to get on this fucking website that I thought was the bee's goddamn knees. It was a text-based MMO called
Gaia Story.
No, it was called Alien AA, Alien Adoption Agency, where you can make an alien and kind of like Tamagotchi it, but you're also, it was stupid. Anyways, so, and to get like free of the currency, you could do these like you know what I'm talking about, free games. You can get like free paid currency with surveys and shit.
Yeah.
So I did the surveys, and I didn't like to put in my fucking address. So but sometimes I would because I was a stupid child. And oh wow, we have actually lost a lot of frames from encoding lag. Give me 1 second, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll just keep watching this. So we're doing I'm doing all this shit and I'm trying to just fucking have fun and get these fucking paid currencies. And I put in my address, and then in the mail we get some kind of like, I guess, pornographic thing. And my mom is like, what's this porn in the mail for? And I'm like,
well, maybe after this we can grab
No, no.
but
Like,
see,
certainly not me.
now granted, I was looking at porn, but it was not, and I don't know. But that's not how they got the address. It was from the alien thing, which is bullshit because I got outed by that. And then mom was like, promise, and I started crying. I was like, I'm sorry. And she was like, that shit ain't right. I'm like, ah. So yeah, that was,
I like the idea of you crying like that as a child.
Yeah, same.
I just like the phrase of that shit ain't right.
It's like, what you gotta do?
That's like something from a bad anime, though.
yeah, I'm sorry, but continue.
So I got in trouble because my older cousin, which is like fucking 7-8 years older than me, he's fucking way older than me. So at the time, at the time he knew what porn and shit was, but I just knew what like Nick games and Cartoon Network games.
Yeah, that's my jam.
The real porn.
Yeah, like
Get your dick rock hard.
so I was like playing games and shit on the computer. Like that's what I did. That's what I spent my time doing. And looking up Shaolin Showdown pictures.
Yep.
Because Shaolin Showdown was awesome. And I was trying to think of all the fucking Shengang Wu, and I couldn't remember all of them, so I was looking up shit like that. So one day he gets on the computer, and then I was like, all right, when you're done with the computer, let me know, and then I want to get on.
I love your you as a kid voice.
That's what I sounded like, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But he was like, okay, bet. And then I go over and I start playing Mario Kart. Like, I'm playing Mario Kart for fucking 30, 40 minutes. Unbeknownst to me, this man is hammering his dick behind.
Is he like behind? Like in the same room?
In the same room.
Okay.
Like, I didn't know this was happening. But, like, I'm just sitting there playing
I don't
Mario.
like the term hammering his dick.
Because
Just destroying it.
Yeah, like he was beating his shit
We use
up.
that phrase. It made me think of that one guy. That's his Twitter handle is eat that pussy 445, and literally he literally remember from the Overwatch like barely alive like for Mendata like when he was the stuff he was saying. He's like, I beat the shit out of my dick so hard, my left leg has went numb.
Like, how do you do that to yourself?
But I didn't know, right? I didn't. I'm thinking about that fucking post now. And I didn't know what was going on. I'm playing Mario Kart like a good boy.
Also,
you know?
hi, Bathhouse.
Oh, hello, Bathhouse. How are you today?
We didn't say hi.
By the way, we're telling the story from like one of the most important cutscenes of the whole game.
want me to shut up?
No, it's fine.
You can explain it.
Well, yeah, we'll explain it later.
Okay, so I'm watching. So I'm playing Mario Kart, and then time goes by, and he's finished, and he has finished, but he doesn't close the site down at all.
Okay, so real quick, I'm sorry, but I missed the part. Why was this man beating the hell out of his meter behind you?
Porn.
Oh yeah. All right. So we came in. I was gonna watch like Shaolin Showdown and play Nick games and stuff. But he's my older cousin, so he was like, "Let me see the computer real quick." And
Real quick.
So by default, I'm the beta male. So
you have to get the fuck up.
Yeah, older cousin comes asking for shit. I don't want to get hit. All right,
I gotta get the fuck up.
I gotta get the fuck up. I got Mario Kart to play instead anay.
Yeah, this is fine.
Chris, this reminds me of your description of Chumley. Like, get out of this way, nerd. I gotta masturbate.
Yeah, kind of.
We'll talk about that later.
Boy, that's a treat.
Yeah.
And so I did. I followed suit. You can have computer, whatever. I'll have it later. And so that happened. And then so he's done with the computer. He's finished. But he doesn't close the site. And he fucking just leaves the room.
Oh,
right?
Unresponsible.
So
What an awful.
I'm sorry,
cousin.
irresponsible.
yeah.
Unresponsible.
But
He's unresponsive.
I didn't hear him leave. So I still think he's there, right? And I'm just sitting there playing Mario Kart. I'm waiting for him to be like, all right, I'm done. You can get on, right? That's what I'm waiting. I'm waiting to hear, hey, I'm done. You can get on. So I don't hear him leave, and he's just there. And then like 5-10 minutes go by. No one else is still there. but I don't know. I'm still playing Mario Kart. But then my mom comes in to the room that I'm in, and I'm playing Mario Kart, just sitting there, but there's porn on the screen.
Oh no!
And it's behind me, and I haven't noticed like at all. And so she comes in, and she's like, "What are you doing in here?" Da, 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 da. I was like, "I'm playing Mario Kart." She's like, "Bullshit." She's like, "Bullshit." She takes me over to the computer. She's like, "What is this? What is this right here?" I'm like, and it's the first time I've ever seen porn, and I'm like, I don't know, and it's like, I don't know. I'm confused, and I'm rock hard now.
That's fucked.
What gets to me is the fact that, well, first of all, there's a lot of questions here. Like, but let's start with like, just go on. Just go on. I'll wait.
And I was like, I don't know. I'm confused, and I'm hardish because like I'm looking at this, and I'm like, I want to do that all the time, you know?
I like this. How do I make more of it?
Yeah, but someone's right next to me being upset that it's here. So it's like, I can't be like, oh, right now. I have to be like, I don't know. I'm just, you know, and I'm also being blamed for something that I don't know.
But did you tell the truth?
You didn't
I did. What I did was, she was like, what is this? What is this right here? And I'm like, I don't know. I was playing Mario Kart. I don't know. But I didn't.
You didn't know.
I didn't out my cousin. I didn't tell him. I didn't.
Fuck that. That nigga going right under.
I'm telling.
But it's like, that's one of the things. Like I've never been like, hey, they're doing this.
If it's me or you, and you don't want up the porn on the screen, you are going down.
Like, that's fine, but that's just not how I was. And so I was like, I don't know, but I was thinking about it. I was like, Juwan was here. Oh, oops.
All right.
He's just gonna be watching the show. Like, what?
Well, my cousin was here. And he was like, and I was like, well, he was here, so this must be his doing, and I'm getting in trouble for it. And then, but all that was going into my brain. Like, I didn't say any of that.
But also porn.
But also porn, and I'm being screamed at, and I'm trying to process it all.
You are overwhelmed.
There's a lot of things going on right now. So then, my mom takes me, and she takes me into a room, and she beats my ass like I have never gotten my ass beat before in my life.
God damn, for porn?
Like, for porn, yeah. Because I'm like in elementary school.
Oh,
right. So it's
I guess.
Right, but I don't know. I don't know how to parent, you know. But
yeah.
Whatever. So she beats my ass like I've never had my ass beat before, and the whole time, and she's like, I'm only beating your ass like this because you're lying to me, you know?
Okay,
so she thinks I'm lying to her, but I'm telling the truth. And
yeah.
I don't, if I do lie, I think I'm going to get hit more. But she thinks that if I were to lie, that would be the truth. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, so I keep telling her, it's not me. I didn't do this. Da, da, da. And then like fucking weeks go by. Weeks go by. And she apparently either he said something about it and like, or he got caught on something. And then my mom just comes to me. She's like, you know about that whooping you got,
that ass beating you got,
that royal ass beating,
yeah. I was like, yeah, and I got scared. I was like
not again.
I was having fucking Vietnam flashbacks.
Round two.
I was like, no,
they're back for more.
I was just playing Mario Party.
She didn't get her feel.
And every time you play Nintendo, I get in trouble.
Yeah.
It's like I'm a Sony boy.
N64 is a bad console, guys. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I'm sorry about that. He told me what happened. And I was like, that doesn't make it better. I couldn't sit for weeks.
My ass still sore.
Like that girl in the video.
Yeah.
oh.
And now I'm fucking scarred for life.
I'm looking. So to my question,
yeah,
why the fuck was he
doing it?
Yeah, beating the light out of it. Right behind you.
His cousin.
Well, to be fair, it's not like directly behind me. Like the space.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like if I were to
like if Chris is sitting here and Cobra's right behind him.
Or no, I thought it was more like if I turned this couch around and where the TV was is where the computer is, and I'm on the couch, sitting on the couch facing that way, and he just facing that way, just.
It's
I don't like that.
So think of it like this, right? If I were to turn around at any point in time, I'd know. Like I'd see it. I'd know. There's
Hey,
no
cuz, what you doing with your hand down there?
right. There's no.
What?
And I could see the screen. I could see it. All would be told if I were to just turn around.
This motherfucker a ninja.
But he's also like 8-9 feet away from me, so it's like the TV's there, right? But it would be like where Santa is, you know?
Oh.
So it's not like directly behind me, but it's behind me enough.
Okay.
You know?
I can see how you'd think like, oh, I can get away with masturbating right now.
No.
Not liking it. Not having it. All right.
I can get away with masturbating right now.
Yeah, so she apologized to me, and I was like, I was still butthurt about it. Figuratively,
Literally?
yeah, literally, yeah. So I was like, no. And I used that as fodder for like so many different times, because like it's like now I was watching.
I have the power.
Yeah, and it's
So
like
I want to read some of the comments in this shit right here. I got 3 from Bathhouse that are just fucking like
gold.
Right. Yeah. All right. So he says, to be fair, that's a pretty common porn setup. Cranky get next to someone. In what universe?
Especially when you're like, oh, this is weird.
It is horrible.
No, okay, when you're 11, maybe.
Yeah.
Nah, 'cause-
How old was he?
I was in elementary school.
So you were probably 11, and
But he was 7 to 8 years older.
so he was 18.
He's like almost 20.
No, I don't think he was that old. I think he was like 16 or 17, somewhere.
I can
somewhere
kind
in
of see
there.
that.
No, I can't.
I
I,
still
did that when
can't.
I was 11,
It's a little.
but I shared a room. So,
Wait, oh wait, I was like, wait a minute.
Did he have internet at his place?
No, he didn't.
That's probably Okay, now I can.
what excuses in this? Wait,
I mean, I'm not giving.
Who
but
died?
but
Miles
like,
is
it makes
dead.
sense.
Yeah.
he
We'll
dies?
talk, yeah, we need to talk about this in a second.
Oh my god.
Whenever he's done with his masturbating story.
I'm really upset.
Yeah.
This
But,
came from a swimming story.
Yeah, I don't.
too.
Yeah, that's too shit.
Oh yeah, he didn't finish his swimming story.
Oh, okay, but also I want to get to the other comment. He said, one time I was locked in my room, beating my meat, and my brother literally climbed up on the roof to see what I was doing. Why?
That shit, because you're curious.
Yeah.
Nigga,
No.
what? Are we going up on the roofs now?
I like the idea of looking at your older brother with their dick out doing that. Just like, oh, that's what I do with it.
I gotta
I don't
find
like
out,
it, but like,
I gotta find out what my bro doing now. I
I think
you
the
go up on the
curiosity
roof?
comes from. All right, so here's this person
man
that's
got on the
always
roof.
just like, "Hey, bro, whatever." We're all about. This is like a time where he's like, "No, get the fuck away from me." So you're like,
That's funny.
"What's different now?"
Yeah.
So then you go into detective mode and you want to
On the roof.
Yeah, because if you can't get in through the side door, you're like, all right, I'm gonna find a way. He's not about to beat me because you're always better than your sibling, right? So you're like, you're not about to find a way to outsmart me, so you go to the roof, and then you get an eyeful. Oh, poor Miles.
oh yeah, so this is where they introduce Miles Morales in this game. He's another annoying character like Mary Jane where he gets to like do stealth missions, but I love him.
But Miles is the better character.
Yeah, he's
Like,
a
as
good
a
boy.
character.
Also, he has he feels more combat-y, I think, when you play him. He's a little funner than Mary Jane.
Fair enough.
I do like Miles a lot. Though.
Yeah, Miles is a good boy.
him.
His
Yeah.
dad dies in this universe?
Yeah.
Well, then this universe just sucks.
Yeah. Basically, so what happened was there was this Chinese dude named Martin Lee that they kept showing.
Racist.
And he was they explicitly
I know,
Yeah.
it's not racist. I just want to call you racist.
fine. Oh. Basically, so I don't know if you guys remember, we did a mission with Miles's dad,
Yes.
Jefferson Davis.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
so that Chinese dude was a guy that was helping out the homeless shelter that Aunt May works at. And he always just seemed like this really, really like sweet dude, and he was like a father figure kind of to Peter. He's actually, they just showed this. He's actually the
Mr.
leader.
Negative.
Yeah, he's Mr. Negative, which is the leader of these demons that I've been fighting. And he had
Wait, he was the owner of like a little Chinese person? What?
he was the owner of a homeless shelter.
Homeless shelter.
And he was like
Maybe I'm
really
just hungry
nice.
because I heard Chinese restaurant.
Maybe you are.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm racist.
I'm racist.
That little internal
All
conversation.
right, we have that clip now.
Maybe I'm racist.
And then Cobra said it.
Oh yeah, I got a hidden thing. But yeah, so and then Miles's dad had to give a speech for helping Spider-Man save the city with some shit. And one of Mr. Negative's like demons was actually he planted his like negative energy into one of the mayor's associates, and so he was just a suicide bomber that exploded on the platform and killed Miles's dad.
Oh,
So that was what that was.
And then injured Miles, and then like a lot of other people, and then they took no victims and killed people
Yep.
Oh, why?
because no evidence.
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
That reminds me of like how in the Batman Telltale games, how fucking Lucius gets killed.
Lucius.
Who's Lucius? Is he a villain?
Lucius
or what?
Fox, the dude
Yeah.
that makes Batman. all
Oh
the Batman
yeah,
shit.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Lucius is fucking awesome.
I love Lucius.
Like they were figuring out a little disc that the Riddler had left, right?
Yeah.
And so your job is to figure out what it does. And
The
then
Diddler.
You figure out that it the Diddler. You figure out that this little box that he gave you was actually a record that you have to play on an old ass record player.
Yeah.
But then once you play it on a record player, it like emits this weird sound. It's like music, but not kind of. But so he gives it to Lucius to figure out what the fuck is this, Lucius? I have other things to do. I'm Batman, but can you work on
Figure
this?
it out
You're
for
better-
me?
Yeah, you're way more techie than I am. So do
Yeah.
this.
I'm Batman.
So then Lucius figures it out, and what it is actually the coordinates for a missile launch. So where if it plays for long enough, like missiles are launched at that coordinate spot.
Yeah.
So Lucius figured it out in like Wayne's tower, like because he works there and stuff.
Yeah.
And so like those missiles just came in and obliterated everything there.
Oh my
Like,
god.
and then you have to go to Lucius's funeral, and his daughter is there, much like how Miles was there, and like she's like really pissed off and shit, and she's trying to figure out what happened, and she asks you, was he working for you? Did you do this? Like, you know, and then you can either lie or whatever, or whatever you choose to do.
Yeah.
But if you're really cool about it and be like, yeah, that was me, I'm sorry, I didn't expect all this to happen. She ends up working for you as the new Lucius.
That's
and,
fucking
that's pretty cool.
and
Blue
she-
shit.
her name is like Talia or no.
Oh,
Talia
cool.
al
Tiffany,
Ghul?
Tiffany.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Tiffany's
I
Lucius.
already know it's not Talia because that's fucking what's her name? That's Damien's mom.
Yeah,
Is
Talia.
she? I didn't know.
Yeah, he fucked Talia al Ghul.
Yeah, I know.
We don't talk about that enough. We really don't.
She's a very seductive lady.
Fair. All right, so I want to point out another. Beth House is on a roll fucking tonight. I don't know what's going on in chat. It's all him and it's all fucking great. This motherfucker said maybe the real racist was the friends we made along the way.
Oh yeah, you never finished your swimming story, Jermon.
Oh yeah, well, yep, swimming story.
I learned to swim because of girls, and
All right, good story.
Next one, more cast.
I'm gonna get into it. So I think I already talked about going over Sky's house all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's awkward because she calls me her said, but I want to do her daughter.
Well, yeah, I wanted to do it,
It's like a
but
sitcom intro.
at the same time, I had way too much respect and love for her to actually do it, and I didn't know what I would do. You know,
Was she
It's
like a childhood friend or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
She really is. Like we were in elementary school together from like second grade all the way to fifth. So
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like, and I didn't have like a whole lot of friends and stuff growing up, and she was like one of them. And like she was she was the coolest friend I had. But I was like, me liking her as a friend turned into me liking her as more than that, you know?
Yeah.
Dang, I should have
As you
been
do.
there.
Yeah, so it's like I was like, man, this girl's really cool. Wait, she's a girl, I'm a guy. We can talk, and this is how
We can talk.
Talk.
we can talk. We can do things. This is supposed to be forever.
You really do.
Aw.
I had a friend like that too. Like you really do have that as a kid.
You know,
You do?
I did.
Yeah. I'm-
I did.
Unfortunately,
wait.
no.
I also
didn't.
took care of mentally ill children in in elementary school
I'm horribly shocked.
because of a girl.
Honestly.
Oh, okay. Because
Oh,
there we
okay,
go.
yeah.
Now it's on camera.
Now it's all clicking.
Same deal. But to be fair, I literally enjoyed it.
No, that's good. I figured you would, but also it was just that's like you just coming out and saying. Also, sometimes I volunteer for puppies. Just like what? Without laughing or
Without laughing. No,
like
I
for
only,
YouTube?
I
or-
only started it because of her, but I kept doing it after because I liked it.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
But that was a different girl. That was Jaleesa. But anyway,
Jaleesa.
yeah. But I was going over Sky's house.
Look, your
all the
mom's a
time.
pool.
I was going over Sky's house all the time, and one day I go over there. She's like, "Hey, do you want to?" I got to spend like a week over there, like a whole week.
Aw.
And it's like I've done that like multiple times now,
Yeah.
but this is the first time I got to do that, right? And so they're saying, "Hey, we're gonna go to a pool on this day. Do you want to go?" or did you bring like swim trunks and stuff? And I was like, no, I don't have a need for swim trunks because like we don't really swim and shit where I'm from.
Where I'm from.
Yeah,
Low key.
so they were like, all right, we'll go to the store, we'll buy you swim trunks, we'll go out to eat, and then we'll go swimming and stuff.
Wow, that's
and I was like,
generous.
this is the best life ever. Can I just have this forever?
You're living your best life.
I was. And so then I was like, I was agreeing to go swimming, and so we get to this public pool, and it's like a pool, but it's like also a water park at like the same time. So it's like there's different areas where it's
Pool
like
park.
yeah, it's a pool park.
A pool party.
So it's like there's these different parts that are like 3 foot and 4 foot and all this shit, and then there's this other stuff that's like 8 foot, 9 foot. It has like diving boards and all this other stuff. Unbeknownst to me, Sky knew how to swim. And I didn't, but I was like a puppy, right? It's like where she goes, I go. Like I'm not gonna. I don't care about anything else going on around here. It's like if she's not in my vision, I have a problem. Like I have to find her because she needs to be next to me. And so she's like, hey, I'm gonna go to this diving board. Do you want to come? And I was like,
Yeah.
yep.
Jermaine,
Find out if I want to come.
Jermaine, I'm going inside this meat grinder. Want to come?
Yep. I would jump right in.
We could be ground chucked together.
We will at least our stories end together.
Also,
Stupidly.
you'll be mixed together.
We will be mixed. Now
There
we
you
are
go.
one.
Now, yeah, you're closer now.
That's dark. Becoming one by meat grinded.
Become as God.
I think it's romantic, Jermaine.
It is romantic.
It
right?
is.
Moving on past the meat grinder.
So
Man,
she's
you want
like,
a burger?
so she's like, do you want to come to this diving
Germando
board?
burger.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry.
A true Germando burger.
Yeah.
Not all this cannibalism talk.
We've gone full circle from like high school all the way back here to make that joke.
History
But
repeats.
go on.
It's so good. So she's like, do you want to come with me to this diving board? And I'm like, of course. And it's like, I'm not saying
course.
no. And I didn't know what a diving board was. It's like, I've seen it, but it's like, what you do on it does not process in my brain. I know that it is a ladder that you climb and you stand on. Like, that's as far as I understood. And that people jump off of it. But I didn't know what that entailed. Like, I didn't know that you'd land into a pool and go 10 feet under the water, you know? So as we're walking to the little place, and it was also my first time ever seeing her in, like, a swimsuit.
So you were horny.
I was, very.
Whoa. Also, you snapped directly to that car.
I know. This game's a little buggy.
A little?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a lot.
All right. So you got your little water stiffy.
Yeah, and it was,
Little water
it was
stick.
funny because it's like, when they told me she was going to go put on her swimsuit, and I had to wait outside, I was like, okay, I can wait outside. And then she came out, and she was wearing a 2-piece swimsuit, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my God, what is this? It's like I've seen...
It's an erection.
Yeah, I was like,
Everybody, shut up!
I literally turned my head away because, like, if I was white and I was anime, I would blush. Like, oh wow, because like I turned my head away and I was like, I can't see you like this. That's not supposed to be
I
right.
can't see you.
Oh my-
That's so anime.
Have you guys ever had? That's like come off topic. Have you guys ever had an erection in swimming trunks that are like too tight?
Oh.
It's the worst.
This day,
Swimming trunks have netting in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you scrape.
Yeah, I had that happen because I
And
don't.
lick.
Wow.
I had that happen when I was like 11 or something because I just got.
What's up with these young erection
Here's the
stories?
worst part, and then
I
it
think
gets.
they just had no.
Control.
Because no, this is when
I mean, that was me in science class, but
it's like the time puberty hits.
Yeah. Well, for
was
me,
it?
it was like I just had a.
yeah, science class was horrible.
For me, it was like I had just a no reason boner for some reason, and I was with my family,
No.
so it was very awkward talking to my aunt with a boner just sticking out of my swim trunks,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Won't
And you can't hide it.
yeah, I'm like, just don't look, please. I don't even know why it's happening.
It's not like you're in class with sweatpants and you can like put a book in front of you.
Yeah.
You're standing there shirtless in swimming trunks. It's
Yeah.
like- so now if you put your hands over here, you're weird.
Yeah, like my aunt and her girlfriend and my sister just looking at me, and I'm just like, stop.
Yeah, you're not held in at all.
Yeah,
I don't know why I like the idea of Kid Cobra going, stop.
Don't look at my erection.
No, not like that, but just like, no, stop.
Do that.
Like he's looking away. He's like, no.
no more.
Like his afro is like the same size.
That's what I do. Anytime I picture someone I know, but I've only met them as like how they are, I've never seen them as a kid. It's just them small, same head.
Yep.
Fair. So I'm ready to get to the end of this swimming story, though.
Okay,
This is
so
the whole
I'm ready to
show
hear
so
this.
far.
Right.
yeah, my fault.
No, you're fine. This is a sidetracking show.
Yeah,
We don't know what focus is.
I know what a focus is. I'm a Lassie.
oh, my lord, I love it.
I don't get it, but
That's-
okay.
that
Final
was a-
Fantasy 13 is what that is.
That was a hell of a reference.
So I'm following her to this diving board, and then we're in line for
As you
it,
do.
and I see the diving board for the first time, and I'm scared shitless immediately.
Diving boards scare me.
Like it's taller than any ladder I've ever seen in my life.
First problem.
Yeah, there are adults jumping off of it and swimming and being
Surviving.
Like, yeah, you know, and the pool is bigger than I've ever seen anything in my life. And it's
Second
like,
problem.
at this point, I'm small, and this thing is huge. Like this thing can eat me. Like I know it won't, but it can. You know, so and I'm just sitting in line and I'm sweating. Like not physically or anything, but like in
You
my
feel
brain,
like it.
Yeah.
Like you feel like this could be it.
yeah. I'm sitting there thinking like this is how I die.
These are
Like
the end
this
of my days.
right here with a boner in my pants.
For a girl.
I die tonight. And it's like, and I'm scared shitless, and I don't know what to do. And the line is moving forward, and it's like, shit, I gotta keep walking forward. It's like I can't
God.
stop.
I can't bitch out now.
Okay.
I've already said yes. You know.
Okay, so I've had this similar feeling of like I wanted to go on the diving board, but then like I got too scared, like so I backed away.
So we just got a message from someone named Spider Dennis, Nonstop PS4 Gaming, who said, "Do you curse?"
Do I curse?
Fuck no.
Fuck yeah.
Who the fuck curses in our society?
That-
What
No-
the fuck are you talking about? This is a
like
PG
on the show, like do we cuss on the show? I think a lot of our titles have cuss words in them. Like, and I think that's actually gonna get us like kicked off and shit.
The last one didn't.
No, I've been
was
doing
mine.
better on it. The subtitles though
Oh yeah.
have been full of fucking curse words.
Yeah.
It's like sorry, but this is just what it is.
Yes, we say every bad word.
I don't. But
Most of us
Courtney's a
say
good
every
boy.
bad word.
but it was just because I got really scared, and it was my turn, and they're like, "Hey kid, are you going?" And I was like I was like breathing really hard because I was freaking out,
Yeah, I had the
and,
same breathing.
and I was like, "I can't," and I ran away and I cried,
Aw.
and then my dad was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "It was too much." He's like, "You want to go sit down?" I was like, "I want to go home."
Yeah, you don't want to do anything anymore.
I just wanted to stay. I didn't want to do anything.
I get it.
Why y'all
man.
losing your innocence in the pool?
I like
where you lose
swimming.
Whoa.
I don't know if I lost my innocence at a pool.
No, you didn't.
I
You
lost it
lost-
long ago and far away.
You lost it 8 feet away playing Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
That's when my innocence got lost. It's like in Gravity Falls. Goodbye,
Right.
childhood.
I lost
thing.
my innocence when I got my ass whooped for not watching porn and then being pointed to said porn.
Right, like the ass whooping for not watching porn is what introduced me to porn. So because I got my ass whooped, I started watching porn.
So when you look at porn now, do you like have like a little flashback, like a tinge in the back of your head?
No, I don't really think
You did that
I don't think about that anymore. Like at all.
anymore.
Like, dude, it was
for a good 2 years though.
yeah, for like a year and a half, it was really in my head. Like I was upset about it because I got my ass beat for something I didn't do.
Which
We're
I
learning
hate.
a lot about you. this
Yeah, and
episode.
I
now I
hate.
was confused because there was this other thing that I liked, but if I did it, it was like synonymous with getting my ass beat. So it's like it's kind of like the same thing how like Christian households are brought up. No, don't do that. It's a sin. And it's like so you're scared because you don't want to be mad at God. You don't want God to be like I cast you out or whatever.
Yeah.
But you really like this thing, you know. So I thought if I ever saw it again, I'd get my ass beat. It's the same.
You see a
same
naked
thing.
lady, you're just like, ah!
Yeah.
Like in real life.
Yeah, basically.
You're like married, and it's just like, all right, honey,
You
let's
get
make some
married,
kids.
you get to the point, you're like, shut.
It's like I know we've waited because you're abstinent until my honeymoon, until our honeymoon. But what do you think of this? And I just start screaming profusely.
Like, no, mommy.
Then your mom just shows up to the wedding with a belt in hand, like, you looked at her, didn't you?
Look, God.
It's like I'm a full-grown adult.
Mama, screwed her.
But
We have kids.
Even after having the kid, you still get freaked out. Like the kid is the evident proof that you saw her.
Oh, so you fucked her.
Yeah. And my kid is like, Daddy, where did babies come from? No!
You just have like a breakdown on the floor.
You start crying.
Oh, that'd be funny but scary at the same time.
Yes.
But so no, I'm up at this diving board and the line is moving and it's her turn next, right? And she climbs up and she like prepares herself and she does this fucking dive and it was beautiful. It really was. Like, if for like us to be so young and shit, I was like,
she's so elegant.
To me, I was like, this bitch could be in the Olympics. But
You're 11. I just like the idea of 11-year-old your mother. This bitch could be in the Olympics.
but you know, I'm sure now it was just like, you know, just a dive, but you know, as good as we could do. But to me, it was like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And so she does it, and then she goes into the water, and then she swims over to the edge, and she climbs out, and then the lifeguard is like, "All right, your turn." And I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, no, it doesn't have to be my turn. But she just did this.
Like, can Tom just stop?
Yeah, can if everything stopped right now, like, have you ever wished for a meteor to hit the earth?
So you don't have to do it.
Yeah, that moment right there. I wanted just everyone else to no longer exist.
That's how it was for me at school. I'm like, can the world just stop for 2
just
minutes?
right here, right now, just
like,
everything.
So I don't have to take this ugly picture.
Yeah, so then it's my turn, and I'm begrudgingly climbing this ladder. Like, everyone else has just climbed this ladder, right, and got to the top. I'm taking my fucking time with climbing this ladder. It's like, fuck. Every step is like a closer step to me, like, just no longer existing on the planet. So I'm just like, no, I don't want to do this. And I get to the top of it, and then I'm looking down, and it's like the biggest, most deepest pool I've ever seen in my life, and it's so far away, and it's like it felt like I'm jumping out of a plane, but it's just a diving board, and I'm like,
same thing.
And so I'm just like, well, here goes everything, and I just jump off of the thing, and I land in the water, and
Did you belly splash?
No, I didn't belly. I cannonballed. But I've never clenched so hard in my life. Like, like, even though I went ass first into the water, there's no way any got in me. You know, like, like it was a fucking. I kind of
want that as the title. There's no way nothing got in me.
I'm like fucked on the idea of you like closing every orifice of your hole,
like every pore.
Yeah, like
closed.
I was in airlock.
Like yeah.
And I hit the water, and I'm just like, what do I do now? And it's like I'm like sinking into this ball, and the water just going down.
So you're just
right?
like a rock.
I'm literally like a rock just falling down into the water, and I'm like, well, and I'm thinking to myself, you ever see like in anime and shit how the characters have like that internal monologue?
Like,
it's like, it wasn't always like this.
Oh yeah, like
wait, hold on, like
that troll
it happens, like you splash, you see him sinking, you go. Yep, that's me. And you wonder how I got to this situation.
Well, it all started. It goes all the way back to when you first met her.
Yeah, it starts back when I was 11.
It was like that.
I just fucking. All right, I killed myself. I'm just fucking imagining like it all started like this, and it just like warps back to the time you got your ass whooped over the floor.
And normally you don't start out stories with a savage beating, but it's important to the plot.
Yeah. And so I'm sinking, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, everyone. This is just, we know. And
we gotta do a run.
And then I just start moving limbs. Like, I just like,
just panic.
Like, it goes from ball, like, safety position, fetal position, falling into the Earth's core through the water, and to like a snake with 90 arms just like slithering everywhere it can. And I just keep
grab water.
Yeah, and I just like, I gotta go up. I just gotta get up. So I try to swim, and I try to get up, and my head breaches the water, and it's like I've mastered up. Now I've got to go forward. I gotta get out of here. People are waiting. And Sky's looking at me, and I'm like, well, now I got to be cool about it too. Like, I I can't just act like I'm dying. You know?
All within like 30 seconds.
This is how my brain works. So much gets processed in such a short amount of time.
There are people who have literally, like, before we, like, as a society learned how to swim, there was a time where people just, like, watched people die as they panicked in the water. No, you're sitting here over a girl, like, oh, well, it's time to master fucking swimming, huh?
Yeah. And it's like, I gotta go forward, and I start doggy paddling, because, like, when I was little, I used to watch, like, the See How You Grow animal videos.
Yeah.
So it's like, they were like, and there was this one about a dog. He was like, and dogs are actually pretty good swimmers, all of them. You know, they just usually just do this thing called a doggy paddle. And that fucking See How You Grow VHS tape was in my brain. Just like, doggy paddle, Jermon, doggy paddle. But you gotta look cool while doing it. So it's like, I do like this little, if you could, like, you know how gangsters have that little lean when they walk?
Yeah.
You could have like a lean doggy paddle. It's like I start doing that, and
Like,
then I
trying
get
to keep
to
a straight face.
yeah, and I get to the edge of the pool, and I like grab both hands, and I'm just like, thank God, and I pull myself up out of the pool.
Then your shorts came off.
And
Oh, that would have been
that would
horrible.
be so bad. And I looked at her. She looked at me. She was like, "Wasn't that fun?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was great." And she was like, "Do you want to go again?" I said, "No,
No.
no, I don't. I don't think I ever want to go again. But I'll watch you." And then she was like, "No, we can just go do something else." And I was like, "Never again. Never fucking again."
Have you ever dove again?
I've never jumped off a diving board after that. Like,
That's
I really
fair.
haven't.
That's some shit. I can't get over the fact that you went from not only not having swam, didn't even have swimming trunks, to I got trunks, I'm diving, and now I know how to fully swim.
Oh my God.
And I know how to make it look stylistic.
I mean, I thought it was stylistic. Someone else probably was like,
Why is that
like-
dog drowning?
yeah.
Why is that boy limping in the water?
Yeah, dude, who hurt that child? But yeah, that's the swimming story.
There it is, swimming story. We did it.
That was pretty good. 6
Thank
out of
you.
10.
Why, that's a D.
I know.
Still passing.
For me, that's perfect.
No, he says everything's a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, wow, I can't believe Spider-Man is 6 out of 10.
This is my favorite game. 6 out of 10.
Comedy needs to evolve, Cobra.
It does.
He's literally that righteous.
You know what, Courtney? You're right. 7 out of 10.
Thank
Oh my
you.
fucking
You're welcome.
God.
It's a step.
It is.
A step in the hill.
Class.
Yes.
Oh, to hell, class. Fucking Miss Frizz videos. Those shit used to get me so hype, and then I hated
The
them.
Magic School Bus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit got me so fucking hype, and then I wanted them in so fucking much.
Why? What happened?
Because I was like, this shit sucks.
Nope, I never thought
What?
that. I never thought
It was
that.
like, hell
Always-
yeah, where they're going this time. And then they get there, and it's like,
You're the Arnold.
no, I'm not the Arnold. I'm the
Why did I go on this?
I was in a different class, and I was very glad. Because I went on
What,
one of
the
classes.
Frizz? No way.
I was always down for the adventure. And I
You're
was-
Carlos.
I was always down for some fucking Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, Reading Rainbow was really good too.
Yeah. I mean, man, I didn't know a book.
Hey,
could be
Cobra,
that
can you go down to the
desirable.
ground real fast
Right?
by the
Yeah.
church?
Does anyone remember Shiloh, the super dog? I'm not
Crypto?
crypto. No, Shiloh. It's Shiloh.
Let's see.
you mean Shiloh the dog from the books?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's say another crypto discussion here.
No. Fuck crypto. No.
Wait, where we are right now? Wasn't it in Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I think so. This is where. Well, let's not say that because that's a spoiler.
That's definitely it. It's right there.
Yeah.
pretty
Oh my
much.
God. Where's the grave?
Don't.
Where's the grave? Where's the grave?
All I'm gonna
man?
say.
That's pretty cool. But like, no, Shiloh was like take you on different adventures and books and shit.
Oh no, I was talking about like the Shiloh I'd read was about
So real quick, I just want to point out that Ruffy said that comedy needs to evolve. Said by the guy who somehow turns every conversation into eating people, but that's the wrong person. That's your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Courtney's a good boy.
And also, I don't turn every conversation into eating people. That was just last week.
This is a new week. This week I'm drowning.
This
New week, new drowning.
new week, new me.
Oh, but the Shiloh I read was about a guy. It was a kid who he found a dog named Shiloh. Well, he named it Shiloh. It was a beagle. Yeah, LaBeouf. And its owner abused the fuck out of him. And he basically he at first he like asked the owner. It was like a series of books. He asked the owner if he could take care of the dog, and he's like, "Yeah, sure. I don't want this fucking thing," or something like that. Either that, or he was like reluctant, and then eventually he was okay with it. And it's basically just like this song about this kid trying to take care of this dog, and like his parents are trying to get rid of him or something at one point, and like just a bunch of shit.
I really feel like we're talking about the same Shiloh, but we have different memories of it.
Maybe.
Like, it's very possible that yours is 100% correct. And when I was watching it or reading it, my brain was like, this is good. Like, all of it is fine.
To me, it was like this dark, like, gritty story. It was still a kid's book. It was like this dark story about, like, oh, this kid's trying to take care of this poor dog.
Yeah,
I swear to God,
I remember that a lot. And
for some reason, have you noticed that books have like a hard time not being gritty?
Yeah. Well, it's because
Like-
they're just stories.
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe that's just how we interpret them, but I can't think of any book that doesn't feel gritty in some way, or like or heavy.
like, even books like If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, like, that's still the fucking terrible.
Yeah,
because he doesn't leave you the fuck alone.
yeah,
And it's like, so if I help people, they'll just fucking forever stay right there.
Yeah, it's called
Or
a
help
friend.
people.
All right, so I want to do something. I want to do something on this episode.
Okay.
Wait, because when Jerron was talking about being a kid and like things that he did was not porn, was like
shit.
Nicktoon
Oh,
games
excuse
or
me.
whatever.
Yeah.
I just remembered and I pulled it up on my phone. Cool math games.
Dude, I play that at school all
Oh
the
my
fucking
god.
time.
I remember that because it had Pop Tropica on it.
Oh man, Pop Tropica. I wanted to get into Pop Tropica so bad, and I never did.
Really?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
There was a tower defense game where you played as little
Balloons.
monkeys. Yeah.
Balloons.
Fucking
It's called
still
balloons.
making it.
Yeah.
They are?
I
Yeah.
love how they said there's this tower, and they both said balloons.
Balloons. It's balloons.
It's balloons.
It was a good
They
fucking
made a new
game.
one. They made a more modern one with Adventure Time.
Did they?
Can I just
love
point out that
Adventure
sneeze
Balloons.
I had was so hard that my arms hurt? Like I can feel my
So like compared to the proud, I'm just
Dude,
kidding. Are you
I've
okay?
sneezed and like
Goddamn,
my
Brody.
whole left arm like shook a little bit, and then like I felt like it tingling afterward, and I was like,
Does anyone know what Johnny Upgrade is, by the way?
Johnny
Because
Upgrade.
Thunder just put that in chat, but I don't know what that is. He said, but Johnny Upgrade.
I sneezed so hard my left arm went.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to do something on this episode. I was watching one of my other favorite podcasts called
Not One More Cast? What
Not
the
One More
fuck?
Cast, which is no longer a podcast technically, but so fuck it.
2 more casts.
Two More Casts.
Yeah, I was watching 14 More Casts. What's that motherfucker called? It's called Podcast Beyond. It's a PlayStation podcast.
Okay.
And they did a really shitty, really impromptu award show. And I was like, I want to do a really shitty, really impromptu award show. Except I'll one up though. Ours will be so impromptu. I don't even think of what the awards are called before the show starts. So
You
First
want
thing
to have
is,
an award ceremony?
a really shitty one. All
first
right.
things first, we need a name.
Yeah, we need to find out what the awards are going to be called.
The
Blammies?
Kimberleys.
The Kimberly?
All right.
Kimberleys.
I don't like that. I don't agree with
Okay,
that.
so I'm putting mine towards the Cummies.
Oh, I like the Cubbies.
So what else we got? No,
I gotta
you
think.
better think of some alternatives.
I like the Blammies.
The Blammies are cute.
So the Cummies, the Blammies,
the Tammies.
the Tammies.
No, it just making me.
Yeah, it makes him like Tammy's like worth awarding.
Oh shoot.
The Skimpies.
Oh.
The Skimpies.
Like
I'm just looking at him.
the
The
or
Glammies.
the Gamies.
How about
The Glammies.
The
The Glammies.
The Glammies.
how about the awards more like rewards?
Okay,
Got 'em.
that's too long. That's too long. The Gottoms.
Oh, I like that.
the Gottoms, that's a good one.
Can we call them the Gottoms?
So it's between the I think the best two are the Gottoms and the Cummies.
Yeah.
Got 'em, the Cummies.
All right, let's do Gottoms.
Okay, the
All right.
Gottoms.
All right, so welcome to the first ever
the first annual.
yeah, the first annual
Gottoms.
Gotham Awards.
The first annual.
Got him.
We need a soundboard that just plays
Got 'em
Gotham
every
really
single
fucking
time.
loud.
So, all right. So the Courtneys. That's
The Courtneys.
You're an award.
We
You're a
need like an
prize.
Emmy.
I'm
versus Courtney posing.
I'm accessory few can
I just
afford.
want to I just want to put you on top of like a gold statue, just like this.
Yeah.
I can tell them 3D print it. All right. So so let's see. First category. Okay, let's start easy, I guess. Game of the year. What's your Gotham for game of the year?
Got him. Wait, this year?
2019. 2018.
2019.
2018.
All right, I got it. 2019 Game of the Year.
What fucking game came out?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Just shut. All right. 2018 Gotham. What y'all got?
I mean, I don't be mad because it actually won Game of the Year.
It's God of War.
I haven't played a lot of games from 2018 this year. A lot of them have actually been from 2017. So yeah, that's mine too. That's probably gonna be mine for a lot of them.
I don't really. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I want to put Smash in there personally, but most people don't because it happened so late in the year. It was like
Red Dead.
If it was your favorite game this year, put it as Game of the Year.
Like that's my Gotham.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, my personal Game of the Year.
Well, I'm gonna call them Gotties because that's
Gotties.
Gotties.
Made me think of Jimmy Neutron and Goddard.
The Goddardies.
Dragon Ball Fighters came out 2018.
You right.
Oh, you do love that
That's a
game.
good one.
And I
too.
do love that game. Spyro Trilogy came out. Kirby. Oh, man. Dark Souls
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I like that game.
Oh
I
my
still need to
god,
play that game.
I do not want to play that game at all. Like that was on Yahtzee's list for one of the most bland games of the year. And every time I see that game, it just reminds me of like, yay!
But it's in ancient Greece.
It's
it has so many references to Greek mythology. I love it.
But stealth in that game is literally sitting in a bush and hoping they don't look your way.
That's the thing I don't like about Assassin's Creed is the stealth.
Yeah,
It's
if it had
annoying.
It just doesn't feel fleshed out. But that's just me. All right, okay. Best world. What's your Gotti for best world?
Best World?
Yeah, best in-game world. Anyway,
And is it still 2018?
2018 Gotti for
Best
world.
I'm going with Red Dead 2.
Best world. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
It's really like things you do in the world affect all over. Like I was playing and this guy got, and it wasn't like a cutscene or anything, right? It was like I'm just like riding my horse and I'm trying to hunt some shit, right? And then I hear this dude get bit by a snake. And he's like, "Hey, dude, help! Like, do you have a potion or like, can you suck out the venom?" And so I gave him a health tonic, right? And I was like, "Here," and then I robbed him. All right, right after.
As you do.
And then I robbed him.
Yeah, but then I saw him later in town. He was just sitting in front of a gun store, like on the porch, talking to one of his friends, and he was like, "Oh, yo, that's the guy that hit
Robbed
me when
me."
I got he robbed me." But he said that's the guy who helped me when I got bit by that snake. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Hey, you can go in that store and pick up anything on my tab. And I walked in there and I just bought a $300 gun for free because I saved this dude.
That's pretty great.
Right? And
Wow.
it wasn't a cutscene. It wasn't anything. It
was part of the world.
yeah. So I was like,
Red Dead Redemption definitely takes the whole idea of real world to its extreme. Like I think if anyone tries to make a game that's more real than that, then fucking look. Now it's just a simulation.
Yeah.
And now I worry about our world. Like, are we a simulation if Red Dead exists?
because like your rabbits and shit will like decompose on your horse if you don't take them to market and sell them quick enough, like shit like that.
Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
and they get like flies and shit on them, and people are like, I don't want to buy that shit. Get it out of here.
Oh, that's great.
I wanted to say real quick, I totally forgot this game that we're playing right now came out in 2018. This is my game of the year.
This is your
Yeah,
game of the year.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I have been in love
He
with this game
just
since
took a
it came
picture
out.
of Avengers Tower.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
fucking
was
great.
it? Can you back? I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's right there actually.
Okay, I see it.
I'm actually gonna climb up there for the backpack. But my world of the year is definitely God of War.
I hope Tony's in there. I hope Tony Stark's in
I
there.
actually
Is he in the game? Tony Stark?
No. I mean,
By the way,
probably
real quick, I'm
canonically.
gonna make it. Damn, this is so impromptu. I love it. It's so fucking jank. I'm gonna make a edit to it. It can like a Gotti can be either a game or a movie or a show.
Oh.
Oh, that
Yeah,
makes it
now
a
we're
lot
opening.
easier.
Now we're opening it the fuck up.
You just okay. Wait, let me. Do you want to like restart this then?
All right, okay. Gotti for I guess game of the year.
Media
Gotti
of the
for
year.
Gotti for show of the year.
Show it.
Oh, for show. Okay. Oh,
What's your Gotti for show?
I don't know what.
I want to say Devilman, but probably JoJo Part 5. Because like literally when I read that, I didn't like it that much, but it's literally become my favorite part of JoJo.
Well, you just like JoJo's.
Well, yeah, but like it's so good. This part is in particular is so good. Like,
That's like me saying Hyper Light Drifter is my favorite game of the year.
yeah,
is.
it's totally valid.
Well, it did come out on Switch this year.
Exactly.
That's my Gotti holiday,
I
but
really want to try to watch JoJo, but I think I'm just gonna get so mad when I watch it. I really do.
let's be like, I'll tell you this: the show's rather logical to a fault.
yeah.
So
Please climb up.
There you go.
I'm trying, man.
Just get on the wall.
I keep trying and it keeps like swinging me around.
I think my Gotti for show is probably going to
Voltron?
be Voltron.
Was that? I thought that came out in 2016.
The last season, it literally just finished, and I really enjoyed it. Like there were parts of it, like the ending was kind of meh, but at the same time, it was still probably one of the most enjoyable experiences I had this year. So, or last year. That's my Gotti.
That's pretty good. I like BoJack. BoJack.
You know what? That's what Thunder said. He said BoJack Horseman season 5 though.
It's fucking good, man.
Damn, was it that fucking good?
It was
so behind.
BoJack is fucking amazing. Like I didn't watch it initially because I fucking hated the art style, and I was like, I don't want to watch this because I'm not a fucking furry. And
Okay, but
the first time I heard about that fucking show was on a stupid fucking furry thing.
Yep.
I never heard about the show.
But then I watched the first episode, and I was like, well, now I've just got to watch it all.
All right, good night, Bathhouse.
Oh, good night, man. What?
I was gonna say, but after I watched the first episode, I fucking loved it. Like it's got really good story, really good characters, and they talk about some really deep shit in it too. Like it's really good.
So that's all the show is. Poor Todd.
I remember I watched that show. What happened to No, don't tell me. I watched that show to the first season and then something happened, so I stopped watching it for a bit. Like I got distracted because I was just binging it, and I haven't watched it since that day.
Oh, there's 4 more seasons.
I know. I need to finish it. It was so good.
All right, movie of the year.
Oh boy.
Movie of the year?
What's your Gotti for movie of the year?
Mine's definitely Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, absolutely. That's mine too.
Didn't it come out this year?
Yeah.
No, last year.
2018. I can't think of any of the movies I actually really enjoyed from last year.
I don't know if I really watched any other movies.
Oh,
There was Incredibles 2.
for me,
I didn't watch that. But
Incredibles 2 and Black Panther.
Black Panther?
I really liked Black Panther.
Was Black Panther
That's pretty
2018?
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because I got my car and then
So that means Infinity War was 2018.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was. It was the same year.
God damn.
Infinity War is pretty high up there for me too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but Black Panther was so good.
Yeah.
Like I loved almost every minute of it.
Almost.
What did you not like, Courtney?
We're good here forever.
The one moment I didn't enjoy, it was just more of the when I've made the realization that in the movie of all African and black people, Michael B. Jordan is the quote unquote black person.
Yeah.
He's the media representative.
Yeah, and I was like, oh,
It's like
no.
they didn't want to like sell him as an actual,
And every time he was on screen, you heard him before he was there.
Yeah, and I was like, oh no.
I have a huge issue with that movie though.
Yeah.
Where it has to be synonymous with black culture. And I think that's like, I think that's a flaw that they exploited in the movie. They made them a fuck ton of money and got them a fuck ton of praise. But now it's like, well, it's the black movie. It's the black representation.
Yeah.
But it is, but it feels so like.
It feels like forced.
Yeah, it feels like.
I didn't think it felt forced.
I don't think the movie makes it feel forced. I think like the way they market it makes it feel forced.
So there are 2 movies that I think Spider-Verse did a better job being a black movie. I'm going to be straight honest. Because if that boy's only mixed. He's half black, right? So, but the thing is, like, the rap in that movie never felt egregious to me. Like, it never felt like we got rap to say we got rap. It felt like a choice made by the directors. And I'm not saying that they only put rap in to cater to black people, but holy shit,
just felt like it worked for his
sometimes does it
character
feel
really well.
like they put black people music in it just to get black people to watch the movie.
I mean, the only time I felt like that was when, like, Killmonger, of course. Like, every time before he was on screen, you heard his music before he came on screen. It's just all rap.
Oh man, that's too much. I didn't know that. I haven't seen the movie also.
But it's like
so these are like preconceptions.
Okay, but that's just his theme. Like how every character has like theme music and shit. That's his theme music. Everything else is just run of the mill shit. Like
right. No, yeah, I've seen the world. The world looks amazing. Like Wakanda looks cool, but it feels it's literally its name. Kind of like, well, I mean, that's the heroes. Yeah, but that's the hero's name. Can't really change it. But it feels like if the Black Panthers made a movie, which is unfortunately just kind of like a clash of 2 names. That's what it would be. It wouldn't be a movie that is just a good movie that has black people in it. It's a movie about black people.
I think
that's trying to just be a good movie. I'm sorry.
Like when you watch it, it is honestly just legitimately a really good movie. But it does. I don't think it like tries to cater to that. I think honestly, it's more of the marketing that tries to cater to that. It's
marketing. It's more so marketing.
Like the movie itself is fine.
Because I felt a little bit of it with Wakanda and Infinity War.
Yeah.
Like boy, there were some forced dialogue there. But other than that, it felt fine. Like Wakanda was like probably the coolest part of Infinity War, honestly.
Yeah, like okay, like one of the things I want to like about the marketing, there was a controversy where like some company made a Wakanda Forever T-shirt, and they had a white model be the model for it, and everybody got pissed about it. Which, first of all, honestly I think it's just stupid because it's like, why just let him be a model? But like, you could tell they did that to make controversy to sell the shirt.
Oh, wait, like on the shirt, it was a white dude?
No.
The person who was wearing the shirt.
Big fucking whoop, it's a model.
Yeah.
Are you looking at him or the shirt?
Well, yeah, but like, it's also just like, you know, they did that because like, oh, people are gonna get mad at this, they'll buy our fucking shirt, or they'll know about our
get
shirt.
media, so all press is good press.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
There's no way, because how do you not think that?
I wouldn't think that. I absolutely would not. I would think we made a shirt. We need to show it off. It needs to be on a form-fitting body. And we use humans instead of mannequins.
Yeah.
Who's on call right now? Who's not doing a shoot? Oh, Timmy?
All right,
yeah. Cool.
Timmy.
All right, Timmy, get your ass in here. Put this fucking shirt on. We need some shots of this shirt we're putting on the store.
I don't know. I feel like when you're like a multi-million-dollar company like that, you're like, oh, let's pick out a model.
Us the biggest net gain?
Yeah.
No, yeah, of course. But I mean, well, it just depends on, I guess, the who company?
I don't know what company it was.
If this was like a company that's like hyper huge, then yeah, they got people literally looking at things before they even come out to the store.
Yeah.
So, but if this is just like,
I'm pretty sure it was like one of those kind of companies.
I mean, if it was, I have to find out about it, I guess. But I don't know. To me,
I would think even if you're small though, you do it too, so that you do get big.
Yeah.
So it helps even if you're big. If you're big, it works on a much grander scale.
No,
if you're small,
of course, like all publicity is not. I mean, any publicity is good publicity, right? And that's right. And they could have. But I don't think it was as sinister as that, you know?
I don't even think of that as sinister. I think of that as just like, you got to get ahead somehow.
Because I look at it as like just literally day-to-day operation. Someone fucked up. People fuck up more often.
It could be, honestly.
More people fuck up than they try to do bad things.
Yeah.
So I don't think they tried to do a bad thing, which they probably fucked up. So that's a hat.
Yeah,
that's
for pizza time.
I see that.
Pizza time.
Very unhappy.
Can the outro theme just be the pizza time?
We can't do that.
You think I'm doing any editing? Hell no.
I'll do it.
Fuck you.
We can just put the this episode like quietly.
Yeah, but anyway, that's all I had to say about Black Panther because that's just been bothering me.
I just wanted to say it was my favorite movie.
That's fine.
Sorry for fucking arguing over your favorite movie, Courtney.
Arguing over your movie.
Yeah, let's start like yelling about it. I don't know.
I just wanted to say it was my favorite movie.
Courtney just wanted to talk.
That's how it is. People are supposed to have these discussions about it. That's how better media is born.
I know, and I just wanted to say my favorite movie was Black Panther.
It was a good movie. I really liked it.
I need to watch it. I mean, granted, I'm not interested because it's a Netflix movie. I mean, it's a Marvel movie, so I don't give a shit at the end of the day, which is kind of sad. I'm sorry, I'm just burnt out on Marvel movies, honestly. But I do need to watch it.
I think anytime they throw something like, if it's like X-Men or I'm a superhero nerd. I love it all.
Right.
So if it's done good, I'm gonna love it regardless. Like that's just how I work. Because it's like I was big into X-Men and shit. And so when they started making the X-Men movies, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be great. But then a lot of them were shitty.
Like no, the ones that I'm talking about the ones that
I was like, wait a minute, let's choose your words carefully here.
Ignoring the ones that are shit. The X-Men movies are cool as fuck.
Yeah. But then like I don't really like I think it was like Apocalypse or something like that.
Oh god.
That's the one that everyone hated, right?
But there's like I like X-Men 2 and Wolverine Origins. I feel like those are the only
two. Logan.
I hate that one.
What? They're not smart.
Wow.
It had Will.i.am in it. That was pretty cool.
I mean, it was like that's a legit cool origin story for Wolverine, and it looked good. And Logan's also good.
People hated it because of Deadpool. I think that's mostly it.
All right, Deadpool at the end
that was upsetting.
That was disgusting.
Yeah,
but
I can agree.
If you watch Deadpool 2, all's good.
Yeah, I can.
They fixed the ending.
They do.
They fixed the bad ending.
They do.
I can forgive it because everything leading up to it was great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it took you straight out of it. Kind of like how in the Pokemon I Choose You movie, when Pikachu started talking, I was so engrossed in all the movie.
And then that point just took you out.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I got checked out right there.
It immediately made you realize, oh, this is a movie.
Yep.
It's a movie. You know what I bet though? I bet that's a cultural thing. I bet overseas that was like a good thing, but over here it's like, what the fuck?
No,
it's just
it was that one video.
The only Pokemon that speaks canonically to me is Meowth. That's it.
Yeah.
It made me think of, I mean, obviously, because the whole talking Pokemon thing. Because there was that video of like people's first reactions to it in the theater. Someone was recording it. He already saw it.
Yeah.
And it was just the one load. No.
Like a really loud no, too.
It hurts, man.
God. When did that movie come out?
I don't remember.
Was that this year?
Was that not 2018?
I thought it was 2017.
I think it was 2018.
2018's been a long time.
It was a fucking long
fucking lot happened in 2018.
Oh yeah, Slowking can talk, by the way. That's what
that's just the thing he does.
Yeah, but he's like mystical and magically and shit.
Oh, Slowking?
Slowking.
Yeah.
See, okay, I was thinking this like a few seconds ago. I swear to God, the Pikachu thing is bad just because of his voice.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if the voice was something else.
What if the voice was just Ash?
If it didn't, if it didn't sound like Mr. Obama, I feel like it would have been a lot better.
I still feel like if it was
no, it would have been weird, but I don't think it would have like literally like, oh yeah, that's right.
It could have been less bad, yeah, but it'd still be overall bad to me.
Overall bad.
Yeah, like it could be like, hey, da da da, and I'll be like, all right, he sounds okay, but he didn't need to speak. You know?
Wow, you speak with spoken, Pikachu.
you don't speak. You say Pika. All right, that's.
I mean, did you see the Detective Pikachu trailer?
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay with that.
Like,
yeah, see, there we go. That's a Pikachu that talks, and it's so fucking weird because that works.
But it's a whole different realm, though.
But it's not Danny DeVito, so
yeah.
I would have loved it if it was Danny DeVito. But it's
I'm
like,
so glad it's not.
the world that was built around Pokemon I Choose You feels more like the traditional Pokemon world, you know. Whereas Detective Pikachu is like this thing
New
where it's
thing.
like, no, it's different. Like, you don't come into here expecting Bulbasaur, I choose you. That's not what happens here. Shit's down, you know? And we're here
Shit
to
has
fix it.
changed.
Yeah, and it's Ryan Reynolds. So, like... it's fucking instant win. It's
Ryan
like
Reynolds
not
just
fair.
says because I love you.
I'd pay to hear that.
I would too. It's like he's a good actor and voice actor.
I mean, Jermad, for everybody, because me and Jermad are going to go see the new Dragon Ball movie because it's Broly.
Yeah.
When does that come out?
It comes out Wednesday.
Oh, I thought it was last Wednesday when it came out.
No, it comes out this Wednesday.
Okay.
And like we both love Dragon Ball, and I specifically really like Broly. And there are people like, this is a really good Dragon Ball movie. But just imagine like us in the movie enjoying it, all the high flight action, and like Broly just being, Broly. And then the one time he talks, it's like super high pitched Chumley voice.
I love it. All right. Okay. So that's horrible. So we're almost done with the show. So I want to get through some more of these awards.
Gotti.
Oh yeah.
Yes. All right. So I got another Gotti for you guys. This one's.
I got another one.
Yeah, I got another Gotti for you. This can go across anything, like any of the three media. Favorite jobber. A jobber is basically a
low-level grunt.
Like a low-level grunt or unit. Literally everything Spider-Man fights in this game that doesn't have a name, those are jobbers. Jobber. Favorite jobber. Like favorite just base unit.
Like the Goomba.
Yeah, like favorite whatever. Or henchman or thing that dies a lot on screen. Like that's a lot of things of those that died.
That's such a hard category.
Just think of
oh my god, is that Ash? Sorry.
I love you.
I gotta think of a movie now, or
from 2018.
Yeah. Okay. So what had jobbers in it?
Jobber.
Everything does really.
Yeah.
But what had good jobbers in it?
That's different.
That's different.
That's harder.
Does Ark have any jobbers?
Yeah, it's called You.
All the
players.
dinosaurs?
The players are jobbers.
Horrid.
He works with us.
It's a game, movie, media.
Man, this is tough.
Yeah, this is like the hardest question.
Explanation.
I just realized you meant the Overwatch Ash, by the way, when you said her.
Oh wow, good job.
That's why I said I love you, because I was like, oh, he was Ash Ketchum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now I just feel dumb.
I love I got all you like thinking now.
Well, because now I have to go through all the things I've watched and or played, and then I have to think about.
It'll be a lot easier if you think of games.
Yeah, I'll go for games, not for other media.
So, Thunder says best jobbers are the Grenier from Warframe. Changed my mind.
Well, I don't know.
Does it have to be a game from this year?
It's 2018, and so it's something has to have come out for it in 2018.
Wait, but what if it came out previously and then got put out again on 2018?
Yeah, that's fine. That counts as what you got. What's your jobber?
Infinity from Bayonetta, the angel.
Is that a jobber?
They're base level enemies.
Oh,
they're the
jobbers. Okay.
They're the first enemies.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good jobbers.
They're jobbers.
They're just like, I got my staff.
And then if you take their weapon, it's the most overpowered angel weapon.
Oh.
And then it got nerfed in the sequel, and it's still good.
Can it be a game that I started playing?
Yes.
In
it has to be a game that came out in 2018.
Damn it, okay.
Damn it.
What about here's part of the thing with me. I just indiscriminately kill.
Like, we know.
What are they? what they? I knew I was onto something when I said art. I know what my favorite jobber is the dodos from art. They're so fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're dodos. 2018, Chris.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Extinction came out this year. Easy out.
Hey, what if it's
also sort of the switchboard?
What if it came out in 2017 but it got released in America in 2018?
That's fine.
Okay, so in Dragon Quest 11, there's these things called Bongo Drongos or something like that. They're these giant like green genie things with these giant mean looking drums. And if you don't know, Dragon Quest is by Akira Toriyama, or the art is. And it's literally the most like Akira Toriyama looking drawing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I fucking love them.
Those aren't super like jobbers. Like slimes are more jobbers, but I'll accept that.
Yeah, I mean they are like basic enemies that you fight. So
no, but like they're like probably area specific and shit like that. Yeah. So, okay. But I'll still take it.
If not that one, then the slime. I fucking love slimes.
Everyone really likes slime.
Blasto.
You got a jobber for this one. You got a
jobber.
What are these awards called again?
The Goddies.
You got a Gotti for this one, Jermon? You having trouble thinking of one?
Listen.
What about God of War?
That's exactly where I'm at.
That's what
I couldn't think of any good ones from God of War.
Yeah, there are no good jobbers. Like the jobbers.
Atreus is the best jobber.
Yeah.
I thought about him and I was like, they're gonna be like, no.
That's disrespectful to him.
Yeah.
He's worked so hard.
To everyone else, he's a jobber, just not to you.
Goddamn.
You're the jobber of your own
so
story.
Important.
Damn.
All right, those little annoying fucks that.
Wow.
Annoying and fuck.
That's a jobber by definition.
That throw the ball of energy or fire shit at you.
Oh, those cunts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
I hate and love them at the same time. I hate them because sometimes they just appear without you knowing, and you're in the middle of fighting something else, and then they hit you from behind, and it's like, well, you weren't looking at your purple radar thing, and it's like, well, I was kind of fucking busy, and now...
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah, but I also love them because if you know that they're there, you could quick do a turnaround, catch the little ball, then turn around again and just yeet that shit at other people. You. And it's like, I've thrown 2 people off a ledge at the same time with one blast, and I was like, I'm never gonna get better than this.
All right, okay.
Peaked.
I got one more. I got one more for you. I got one more Gotti, and I this one's gonna be another thinker, but I'm looking forward to this one. Biggest what the fuck?
The end of God of War.
What the like, and I don't mean like what the fuck or what the. I mean like what the fuck?
Like in a bad way?
Like what the fuck with a question mark and like huh?
Yeah, the end of God of War. Atreus. Yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, that's a good one.
Here we go. Here's me. The entire of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. What the fuck?
Is that 2018?
Yes.
Holy shit, really?
It came in 2018. It ended in 2018.
All right.
It ended in 2018.
I think I know mine. Just because
I know mine right now. Oh
just
my God.
because when this was not as much of a thinker as I thought it was going to be. Just because I remember as soon as I fucking saw this, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I might change my answer, but this is the only one. Yeah. No, that's exactly
Is that allowed?
I was the Soldier game.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That came out. It came out late 2017.
Fuck it. We'll take it. Like, yeah, that was some shit.
Mine is Darling in the Franxx.
What is that?
It's the non-Evangelion anime.
Yeah, it's so you know what Evangelion is?
Nope.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Basically, okay, Darling in the Franxx was this really good anime by an anime studio.
Was
Well,
it?
it started as a really good anime by an anime studio that a lot of people love. Like they made Chris's favorite anime, Kill
Yeah.
la Kill, and their big thing is they always do a twist at the end. Darling in the Franxx twist, the show starts off as like this. It's like a cool mecha show where like they have like waifu robots and shit, and they fight these weird cool aliens. And it evolves from that into like a character, like it's all about like the characters, and they're really interesting characters.
Yeah.
And then when the twist happens, they're just randomly fighting the monsters they were fighting were good guys, and now they're in space, and one of the characters becomes a giant waifu robot.
All right.
And it's so fucking upsetting. It's so upsetting.
Usually a lot of things from Gainax or like Studio Trigger has the what the fuck?
Yeah, but they're usually good.
Fair.
Like a lot of them are really good.
Like Space Dandies, what the fuck was great.
Yeah.
I want to change my answer
Okay, go for it.
because I was thinking. All right, there's this movie.
Wait. What was your first what the fuck?
Atreus.
Okay.
Of God of War.
Yeah, that was a what the fuck though. But what you got?
So there's this movie I was watching. I think it's called Dream House or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, the whole movie is like you're following this family, right? Who bought this house and weird shit. It's a kind of a scary thriller kind of movie, and like weird shit keeps happening to the family, and people think that there's like a murderer out there, and the dad is trying to figure out what's going on and like trying to put a stop to it all, right? So that his family's safe, right? And so all this stuff goes on throughout the whole movie of him going to like police stations and talking to all kinds of people, but everybody in the movie is kind of like disregarding him, like his problems aren't real, or like
Just not believing them.
yeah, basically. And then so he basically has to find it on his own because no one else is helping him. And so all this other shit happens, and then turns out that like as he gets deeper and deeper into like this whole thing, the whole movie is like laced with all this psychological thriller bullshit, and it's really cool. But as it turns out, near the end of it, you find out that he was the person that killed his family, right?
Okay.
And he went to the other name that he was looking down to try to figure out what was happening to him was his name while he was in a mental institution. And when he got released for like good behavior and all this shit, and that like as he went back to live in this house that they were trying to tear down basically, or like get rid of, while he was still trying to figure out what was going on there, everything that you thought you were seeing throughout the movie was actually there. Like with him like sitting down eating breakfast and stuff with like his wife and 2 daughters and stuff. Like he was literally just sitting at a table in a burnt down house, like
What the
thinking that he's eating dinner with them because his family is long dead.
Oh, that's hard.
There reminds me a lot of this movie I saw called 3, I think. Where like it was, they showed me it in church.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, here's the thing. I had a youth group at church, and they were like, "We're gonna have a horror movie night," and they showed me this fucking.
All right, that's
movie.
my biggest what the fuck.
Yeah, it's not a horror movie. It's just it's a weird, stupid like thriller. But it's got Keanu Reeves in it, and Keanu Reeves
Nice.
has Keanu Reeves has a guy that's bullying him and trying to murder him, and a girlfriend, and it's like a crime movie where like these police officers are trying to investigate like where's this criminal that's trying to murder Keanu Reeves, and through the whole movie Keanu Reeves will talk to his girlfriend sometimes, but like the police officers never will. And basically at the end of the movie they're like Keanu Reeves, the girlfriend, the killer has got Keanu Reeves and the girlfriend both cornered, and the investigator or the police are like, all right, we're gonna bust in and take him down. They run in there and Keanu Reeves just has a gun up to the back of his head, and he's like spinning around talking. He'll talk into a girl voice, and then he'll talk in his voice, and he'll talk in the killer's voice.
Oh shit.
And they're like, oh, he's fucking crazy. Like that's the end of the movie. And then the reason they show this in church is because at the very end they were like, I think he just needs help, and then
Oh god.
and then there's a passage that's like, well, no one needs help. They just need Jesus.
God damn it. Wait, why is Keanu Reeves in this movie?
He must have had a horrible deal. That poor boy.
His deal's getting worse all the time. A quick I didn't realize this game came out this year, and I loved every second of it.
What?
Because I got it again. They put Shantae in the Pirate's Curse on Switch.
That was this year too.
And also
went on this year.
Half Genie Hero, which was so good. I just want more Shantae games.
I wish we had a fan of Fallout 76 here. Like a Fallout. You're a Fallout fan, right?
Yeah, I like Fallout.
Man,
I'm kind
I
of
like 76.
Because I like Skyrim. If you like Skyrim, you like Fallout.
Yeah, pretty much.
okay, fair. All right. Well, that's really the show, honestly.
But
But I do want to put out an honorable mention for Thunder's What the Fuck of the Year. Mm-hmm. His, whatever they're called, is the Smash Ultimate Hitboxes. It's pretty great. I think it's funny.
I've seen worse.
No, I've seen worse. You played Marvel vs. Capcom
Ooh.
Infinite.
Lethal League came out this year too.
That's not a what the fuck. That's a
No, I didn't think that game was gonna get a sequel.
that's the award for Yas bitch. You want to do one? You guys want to rapid fire a Yas bitch?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh
Yeah, that's yours.
Joker and Smash.
Joker and Smash.
That's a big
Yes.
what the fuck.
Yes.
That's a big what the fuck.
Okay,
Yeah.
So give me your
Resident Evil 2. also.
give me your Gotti for Yas bitch.
JoJo Part 5 coming out.
Fucking 2019. Like,
Oh,
There are a lot
the
of cool
biggest
shit's
Yas
coming
bitch
out.
ever. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in a few weeks.
We did. No, like I'm saying, year of 2018.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out and it's real.
Oh, okay. Yes, bitch.
Can
More
my
than the Joker
2018
reveal.
Be my love. For
Almost.
2019.
It's almost.
That's fair. Sure, I'll fucking accept that. I guess.
Because, dude, Mortal Kombat 11, Kingdom Hearts 3, fucking, what the fuck is it called? This is gonna kill me. Fuck, I don't remember. I'll remember
quit.
it later.
I'm trying to think of what is my Yas bitch.
Game of Thrones, the last season.
I know my Yas
And then
bitch.
The Last of Us, not Last of Us.
Last of Us Part 2 also.
Yep, Last of Us, and then Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, fucking, what the fuck is, I just had it in my head. I gotta say, there's a new Batman movie coming out with the Joker.
Yep.
It was like, yeah, it's a whole different take on the Joker and shit. He's fucking insane and I love it.
That'd be dope.
He's not damaged.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he's not fucking edgy Heath,
yeah,
or
he's
not Heath
fucking
Ledger.
Jay Leno.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what's his
right.
name?
Oof.
Jared Leto.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Jay Leno. Jay Leno is the Joker.
Suicide.
Technically, he is Jay. Well, not Leno because it's Jared Leto, right? Like Leto,
Yeah.
not Leno.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm broken there.
All right, cool. Anyways, so my Yas bitch is the announcement of Hyper Light Drifter for Switch coming out this year, and then subsequently the release of Hyper Light Drifter. That was all this year, and I was like, I waited so fucking long.
Yeah, that's how.
I waited so long for both that announcement and that game.
2019 is gonna be fucking great.
Yeah, I believe that. All right, well that's our show, and our Gotti for best fucking crew is you listeners.
Yep.
Y'all are pretty cool.
Thank
Yep.
you. For,
You alright?
thanks for sticking by
You
us.
came here to listen to this stupid shit.
You heard us speak about dumb shit.
And pools and video games and
Diving
boners.
and boners.
Bone hair.
Yeah.
I like that Peter hangs on the web like that. That's pretty cool.
Man, boy, that's some ADHD right there. Oh, no, fuck, shit.
Lump.
The show is fucking
Canceled.
Also, someone said SS Gaming, help me. I am live. I want more subscribers. What the fuck boat you think we're in, buddy?
Oh my god, he just kicked that thing open.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
I
Goodbye.
love you.
Thanks for listening.
That was nice. Who was that?